Tweet, dang it! Tweet! Welcome back to Dread Canaries Against the Iron Storm. I'm Dread Canary. The game is Against the Storm, and we're playing on a custom Iron Man set of rules that I came up with. Basically, I play each difficulty of Against the Storm twice, and then I increase the difficulty one step with the goal of getting all the way to Prestige 20. Am I going to make it? I don't think so. We're on Season 2. Season 1 ended on Prestige 2, when I tried to bite off more than I could chew, taking an impatience penalty when I hadn't unlocked anything to let me progress faster. So I was trying to do more in less time than I'd previously been able to, and predictably, I lost in 40 minutes. So, we've reset the run, we've worked our way back up to Viceroy, and we are on Viceroy here. Viceroy is the hardest difficulty before you get into the prestige levels. And this is the second half of this video, of this village. If you haven't seen the first half yet, you can go and watch the YouTube version. It'll be released on, well, I mean, by the time you're seeing this, it should already be out. And anyone who's watching me live already knows what happened, because they were just here for it. Let's take a look at Vliss. Hey, Vliss. You still don't have food. Nobody has food. Why does nobody have food? That's okay. We have plenty of building materials, so I don't need any of that. I don't have any service buildings, which is a bit of a bummer. Oh, yes. Okay. +1 planks and +1 tools is so very good. So we are going to get 31 amber from him. We need 38.75 worth of stuff. I think we can manage that, because what I can do is sell him 59 planks, plus 60 fabric, and since we're going to be getting bonus tool production, I'm actually willing to sell him some tools. Okay, that gets us close, but I don't really want to sell him more tools if I don't have to. Maybe, do you want a skewer? Second skewer? Third skewer. Perfect. That is not enough. I am short by 1. There we go. And now this plus this gets us more production. Now, of course, you'll see that we have only completed 3 orders from the Queen, and she's getting a bit impatient with us. But the second bit usually goes a lot faster, because we've established a basis for our economy now, and we can keep going. I can, for example, favor the harpies. Ooh, a free grove. Forsaken Crypt. The Forsaken Crypt hides a frustrated, poor spirit. This place seems to have been plundered long ago. What was once taken must now be given back. All stored amber and wine will be lost if I don't solve this and I get an impatience point. But to solve it, hey, there we go. We have plenty of incense for this. You get -3 to global resolve for every 10 amber in the settlement storage. Joke's on you, buddy. I have no money. But that's a really cool effect. And hey, +3 to global resolve? Absolutely, let's do that. I'm like, dude, the Queen. The Queen. The Queen. I know, but this way I can get +3 global resolve. It'll be fine. Bear with me. It'll be okay. And so much coal. That's another 4 coal. That is another 4 coal. This is just crazy amounts of coal. Like, see there. We just made the harpies happy for 30 seconds, and there we go. There's an impatience point right there. Don't need tools. Do need coats. Don't need coal. Don't need bricks. Jerky would be nice. Scrolls could be very good, given that we want education. Let's go with the scribe. Plus, both humans and beavers like ale. So if I get a building that's powered by ale, we can do that. And I think this looks like a believable place for this. Looks plausibly like somewhere someone might do that. This is getting worked. Let's go ahead and rebuild this grove. Now, what building the grove does is it's going to let us grow trees that have crystallized dew on them. Which means that we're going to have an infinite source of supplies for tools, which we now make more efficiently. So, yeah, there's that. There is that indeed. You've got 90 fabric. We don't have anything to make fabric out of. Okay, we can fire you. That's fine. You're always going to have stuff, because you're just always going to have stuff. Let's wait. So many skewers. Meanwhile, up here, yeah, that looks nice. I might actually need to get myself another lumber camp, woodcutting camp, because there are a lot of trees that I need to get through. Because the Queen wants us to open up a bunch of glades. Yeah, let's go ahead and make another woodcutter's camp. I keep talking about making another mine and not making it, but our one mine seems to be doing phenomenally well, so I don't think I need to yet. You can't do anything until we get some roots delivered. Okay. So. $222. We'll burn 120. Sounds good. Scavenger is out of eggs. That's fine. And I just now realized that we found the coast. There we go. That all looks lovely. Let's move this closer. Now you might be like, yo, Dread Canary, why aren't you opening up the vanilla glades? Well, they do slightly increase the hostility of the forest. Their rewards aren't nearly as good as what you get from the spicy glades. And I've been kind of focused on getting as many rewards as possible so we can, you know, continue unlocking with the fastest rate I can. Grove has no nearby farm fields. Yeah, I know. It's okay. You know, we should actually set this to packs of provisions, and we want 50. And we want those made out of, I think herbs works. I don't like turning in orders during the storm. Just because turning in orders lowers her impatience, and lowering the Queen's impatience raises hostility, and raising hostility lowers, like, it increases the amount of bad stuff that happens to you, so I delay that as long as possible. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn in this order. Nice. Gives us another one of these. Plantation, not a bad idea. But I think, now we've already got something that lets us make ale and pickled goods. And packs of crops, honestly. We have a granary, so this is worthless. Wine is good, but only if I get a building where I can use it, and I don't have anything I can turn into wine, so skipping that. Coats, I've got 2 races that like coats. Plantation's also tempting. Just from a food diversity standpoint, but I think I'm going to go with the clothier. Let's get some coats in here. And we're going to actually move this to this hub. Because I want to put clothier there. bonus bonus beaver resolve when we make wine, bonus harpy resolve when we make cosmetics, or every burned cyst removes additional corruption, thus slowing down the corruption of the hearth, making us less likely that villagers die. I'm not a fan of any of these, since I haven't gotten any buildings that let me make cosmetics. Otherwise, I'd go with cosmetic specialization, since I've got such a good way of getting pigment. So we're going to re-roll. Another insect for every 2 trees, plus 2 reed production, or trade routes are faster by 40%. Let's go with the trade routes. Yeah. Oh, right, and we should definitely 100% get some beavers wood cutting. And stop this. Should be okay. Let's get some harpies and beavers. How are we doing on housing? Yeah, I think we're good on housing for now. Yeah, we got plenty of human housing. We've got a harpy that's not living in harpy housing though, so we should fix that. While they're chopping that, they're clearing that out, and this can be another set of harpies. That's beavers. That's exactly what that should be. I'm going to swap this to beavers because beavers get a happiness bonus for working this building. I normally would have these beavers go woodcut, but I think I might as well get the free happiness if I can. Boop. Okay. Do we have any more caches that I have not opened? Yes, we sure do. We have tons of tools. So let's go ahead and open this for parts, pottery, and barrels. Stretching the game out so I can get as many resources as possible to put us in good standing for our future prestige levels, where we're going to need all the resources, all the bonuses we can get. No, 2 is fine. 2 is fine. I don't need to rush things. Let's make this all humans. We still don't have any flour, but man, do we have skewers. And I think only harpies eat skewers. Yeah, only harpies eat skewers. So, like, well, only harpies like eating skewers. I think anyone can. But harpies get a happiness buff from it, which is why we were able to turn in that quest that needed happy harpies. The more you know. Let's go ahead and move this. Where do I want to go next? You know, let's actually have them just clear out everything in this area. We're not going to mark it. We're just going to clear out everything in the area. Woodcutter's Camp has no trees nearby. Oh. Everything in the area. But don't open glades. In fact, it's a pretty good reason to turn this off. Because I can say open everything in the area, just don't open glades, right? So that'll do everything I want it to do, and then we can just have this guy on opening glades. Sahilda, yes, okay. So food production speed going up. I want everything. I want all of these buffs, all of them. Plus, we want your flour. I want all of that. We have a good way to make tools, so I don't care about selling her tools. And we can sell this just with tools, which is great. That's very close. I'm fine with that. And then we are going to get the Trapper's Camp and the Plantation. because with all of... I'm looking at this from the wrong side. With all of this farmland over here, we're going to be able to use the grove, and then we can use the plantation to guarantee that we have plant matter. I don't love that. My problem here is that if I put... This is the optimal place to reach this corner, but if I put a plantation here, it's going to cut into my grove. I wish there was a way to designate which things went where. I mean, alternately, I put this here, and it just becomes a massive grove. And then we have to save the plantation for later. But this way we get a lot of Spark Dew Crystal. I think I like that. And we will put a mine here. Like so. Fun fact, beavers, you know what, this doesn't have to be beavers. Beavers have, because it's woodworking, they get a 10% chance for double yields on the grove, but the grove is so massive, I don't think it matters. Like, this grove is not going to produce resin, it's just going to produce crystallized dew, so it does not matter. But I think I do want to put this here. Stonecutters Camp has no deposits nearby. That is fine, yo. We are getting stone from our mines. We're just kicking off another round of mining. Like, stone's not going to be an issue. And if we ever get an herbalist camp, we've got lots of herbs around that we can gather too. This is going to be a harpy mine. In fact, it's going to be a harpy grove. Now, of course, everyone is unhappy, but once I fire my 9 wood choppers, you know what? I'm being silly. Why would I make these harpies when I have exactly 6 beavers who were doing wood cutting and who will be much happier doing this and who can make sure that I get even more tools? So we're down to 3. Humans and beavers are not eating complex food that they like, so they're not getting the benefit here. But that's okay. We can just lower the hostility of the forest. Because I have almost 300 coal. Like, we have so many coal. Can they even deal with that number of fields? That is a good question, and the answer is I have no idea. I have no idea. The game didn't give me a good... Oh, I see what I should have done. No, because see, anything that I put here to optimally get these fields... we'll also try to go that way. So I don't see a better way I could do this. So here's hoping. Let's go ahead and put ourselves a nice night fern? Pipe bending? Pipe bending. There's a random pipe there. I don't know why. I don't know what it does. I don't know who built it. I mean, I built it, but I don't know why I built it. It's just there. It's just there to be there. Okay. The Harpy Woodcutting Brigade resumes wood cutting. And we're actually going to focus the woodcutting brigade up here. 20 coal for every 3 burned blight rot cysts. I normally love that, but I've got 2 fully staffed coal mines producing 5 coal per person per minute, with chances of doubling that, so no. Gain a global resolve for every 3 levels of standing with other settlements in trade routes. Could be good. Or gain 10 amber every time a villager leaves or dies. We're going to go with friendly relations. I don't think it matters because the only town is the Smoldering City. And I haven't been doing trade routes yet, but we will be soon. Oh, you're at 20. You're at 21 without me doing anything special. Love that. We need to get human resolve up. We need to find a way to do education. Don't make scrolls. This does not make scrolls. I can get more beavers. Let's get more beavers. Okay, what do I have that can be beaver optimized? I think this woodcutter camp is our best bet. Harvester's camp has no deposits nearby, so we have collected all the reeds that we can. Are there any other jobs that I can have someone do? Like, I can put humans in the scribe. Yes. Okay. So, we're going to change this and make it just harpies. Because humans like working at the scribe. And they're going to be able to make scrolls. And we're going to set a limit of 100, I think. They could make ale. Sure. You can make ale too if you want, but never make tools. This is your priority, and then that's a backup. Okay. Granary. We never want fabric here. Pickled goods could be a good idea. I don't think I need packs of crops for anything. And pickled goods is just for the beavers, so we're going to set that at 50. Okay. The brickyard can be a pair of harpies who can, yes, coal to make up to 100 pottery. I don't mind that at all. Never make crystallized dew because I can grow it. And we can make bricks, but we're going to make bricks out of stone. So bricks out of stone, pottery out of clay. Set our cap at 100 bricks. Good. Good. Okay. I'm going to put 2 harpies here. Making up to 100 cloth, no trouble. No water skins, no luxury goods. Great. I'm going to put 2 harpies here. No water skins, no scrolls. We're going to make up to 100 coats to keep ourselves in coats. Okay. So all I've got left is 3 unemployed humans. We have 2 unhoused harpies and an unhoused beaver. So you currently have 15 out of 14. Sure. We can fix that. We'll make a little zone of housing. That can be by anyone. And then, you know, 1, 2... We'll install some harpy housing here, too. There we go. Nice. Now to find out if this one grove can handle all of those fields. And if it can't, I'll make a second grove. Or I could make a plantation and just make it very messy. we get this? I think we can. Actually, let's move you closer. Which will let me finish a road here. And now we're just getting resolve. We're getting reputation from Harpy Resolve, which is very nice. How are we looking on packs of provisions? We have 51! Well, that's a lot of provisions all done. So, with that many provisions, I think I should be doing some trade routes with the Smoldering City. The only thing they want are ancient tablets. Well, if you don't mind waiting, we will sell you 5 for 70 amber. Oh, look. Someone's trying to sell me viewers in my chat now. No thank you, buddy. Get out of here with that spam. I'm not going to pay for viewers. That would defeat the purpose. The whole point is finding out if you don't like my content. And finding content that you actually want to watch. Okay, so it looks like the answer to the question of can they handle all of those fields is no. Useful thing to know. It is a useful thing to learn. Okay. So this can go ahead and go back over here to clearing space around that hearth. I'm going to have this do the same thing. Hey, look. More farm fields. Obviously we don't have resin. What we have is so very much coal. So let's go ahead and do this with coal. So a hidden traitor cemetery. A cemetery full of traitors killed by desperate viceroys. What drove them to commit such heinous crimes? Was it greed or necessity? Get 60 hostility points every 60 seconds while working it. Well, okay. And you'd be willing to give us a reputation and 20 amber, or 2 wildfire, 5 ancient tablets, 30 copper bars, and 20 pottery every time we open a glade. Let's go with that. Plus, did you spot this? I spotted this. Pretty excited about that. We're ignoring the coal deposit because, seriously, how many coal deposits could one possibly need? We have 2 fully staffed. I think we're okay on coal. Yeah, definitely cannot handle the whole thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this grove over to a little closer this way, and we'll put a plantation there. You know, since these guys aren't making any fabric right now, so I've got 100, let's go ahead and have them empty out this. And you know, at this point I'm getting a little nervous on how impatient the queen is, so we're going to go ahead and do that. I don't know how to ban somebody. I've never had to do one. If I go into mod view, he didn't stick around. He didn't stick around, so I can't ban him because he's gone. But banning anyone who tries to sell stuff in my chat does seem like a good move. Okay, let's see. We need education, we need scrolls, we need glades and tools, we need burning blight rot cyst, we need human resolve. Great. Let's go ahead and get all the money. And let's get all this money with, say, fabric. And by fabric, I mean tools. Because, oh my word, we have so many tools. Well, we're here. You know, I do need to get human resolve up there, so what if we bought pie and flour and jerky? Don't really need pickled goods. Like, pickled goods makes beavers happy, but that's it. And the beavers, you know, they're content, right? I don't get any specific bonuses for making them super happy, so I'm not going to worry about it. But pie and jerky, I think, will make humans happier. And flour will let us make biscuits. You will love biscuits. It is the American way. I may have seen Muppet Christmas Carol a few too many times. Let's make this 70. That almost gets us where we want to be. What if I throw in 70 fabric? That gets us even closer. What if I throw in 70 planks? Closer still. What if I take away some tools now? Oh, that is so close. There we go. Okay, and now with all that money, we're going to increase the speed of woodcutters. And let's make traders show up more frequently. And we are going to favor humans. Because between favoring them and them getting a bonus resolve, or them eating pie, I think we can get the resolve going that we need. There are a bunch of spicy glades up that direction. But I think what I want to do is have these guys focus on almost, but not quite, opening that. Well, that gives us another point. Okay. Don't need the bakery because I'm gonna get a free brick oven. Yeah. Don't need the carpenter because I've already got planks and tools at better efficiency than that. Don't need the cooperage. I mean, I could use a cooperage, but I don't need it. We're gonna get a market. We're just gonna get a market. Market sounds good. I like markets. We're gonna put the market here. Whoop. In case you missed it, that was whoop. This goes here. Goes here. Finish off making this all cobblestone roads just for the uniformity. It probably doesn't have any effect at this point, but I like having completed road networks. These guys are 6 seconds away from finishing, which is good because the storm starts in 5, and it's going to massively increase the hostility of the, like, how bad the storm is. We're gonna fire our wood choppers. Go ahead and just all the way there. Yep. So there's no wood choppers there. And then, where was our other one? Down here? Down here. Let's go around and take a look at stuff. We can put 2 harpies back in the leather worker. We should probably put 2 harpies in the rain collector because there are a lot of flamin' hot glades that require spark dew. Take a look at our trade routes. You want jerky or ancient tablets again? Wow. I'm not going to sell you jerky because I'm trying to make humans happy. Hostility 4. Hostility 2. Viable. And they finished. And there are trade routes for the storm. This takes forever with that many. Let's go ahead and sell all of this, and let's buy another slot. So, we can't. Yep, we can only have 2 trade routes, so I'm going to have a lot of options as far as how many or what trades to use, but we're not going to be able to do very many because I haven't unlocked the 3rd trade route at a time. And I think there's a cornerstone for getting a 4th one, or maybe even a 5th, but yeah, we're not going to do it. Oh, wow. Having all that good food is blissing the humans out of their minds. We're at 32 resolve during the storm. Whew. Look at humans go. Well, why did they get less happy? We ran out of coal. Not sure how that happens, but we ran out of coal, people. Okay. Alright. Probably went just a little bit too ham on the coal burning. Okay. But if I leave it like this, receive 3 packs of provisions for every new villager, gain +1 human resolve for every 70 incense, or woodcutter's camp is faster. Let's go with the woodcutter's camp, because I need to be opening up glades. But before I do, let's go ahead and leave the hostility where it's at right now. And let's move this down here. Yeah, let's put that like that. And then we're going to put a plantation there. Get a nice mix of people. This is a nice way of saying I'm going to get more beavers. Put harpies over here on that. That looks good. That looks good. That all looks solid. So if you're producing... Oh, you know what? Let's... Yeah. We're going to allow burning of blight rot cysts in both of these because of this. Like, I've got 2, right? So having... What is that? 40 per minute? Seems like enough. We're just waiting to stick our woodcutters back in here after humans are happy for 2 minutes. There we go. Done. All right. And there is our brick oven. Which, you know, let's just go ahead and stick it there. Like that, and we are going to put some nice flower beds around it. And you know what? We're actually going to fill this with beavers, and it's going to eat... Oh, wait, no, we're not. We need to build stuff. We can't build anything like that. Can't build anything like that. Food looks solid. So many skewers. But I mean, skewers basically kept us alive for the majority of the run. So I don't know. What I would do without them, honestly. Let's see. Ooh, provisioner would let us make flour. I don't need a weaver. I've already got a leather worker for making fabric. The apothecary could actually be very good. Provisioner lets us do trading easier, and it lets us make flour, which is good for biscuits and pie. The apothecary lets us make cosmetics, which can provide cleanliness to the harpies via the market. And incense doesn't do anything for us because I've been consistently turning stuff down. Let's get the provisioner. Yeah, let's get the provisioner, and we're going to fire this human because we are going to delete that. And instead make a provisioner right here. With a paved road going that way. And does it reach? It does reach. Some more basic housing just to make sure that nobody ever goes unhoused. Filling in the gap. Looks right to me. Okay. Alright. Need to burn one more blight rot cyst. You guys couldn't have done that during the last, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Do we have two? We do, yes. But I don't think I've got any caches left to open. I do not. Yeah. But these are now unnecessary. So we're going to delete one of them. And then we're going to take the other one and just move it over here where we've been putting our reject pile of camps that we're not using. There we go. Okay. So, great news. More farmland. Also, oh, I love this. The new haunted small farm. How do I get off mod view? No, I think this is fine. I think it's fine. Okay, so the new haunted small farm is a event that you work. While working it, you get increasing negatives to global resolve. But instead of producing the usual number of stars, right? Like instead of a 1 and a 2 star, you get 3-star everything and a bonus. In this case, more crystallized dew, which I don't need. But it's great because this way we're going to be able to make flour. Fantastic. We're going to go work that immediately. And then up here, we're going to use more spark dew. Let's see. Fuel disappears. Okay. But I don't think I care. And we're going to go ahead and I think I'm going to go with send it to the Citadel this time. And then I've got 2 people left. We come to this large abandoned cache. We're going to get the bonuses. For one thing, I've got a place that I can now distribute wine. For another thing, bonus 2 stone production means that our mines are going to produce so much stone. And then crystallized dew, of course, for the tool making, of which I have a lot. We should probably go to trade routes. Oh, you want stone? Oh, I got stone right here. I've got so much stone. Woodcutter's cut has no trees. Right, because you are only doing marked trees. That's fine. We're going to shift you over here. Actually, I was going to shift him over there to clean that up, but then I remembered I've got so very much ground to cover here with fertile ground. So let's do that. We'll turn you back to marked trees. And that should do pretty well as far as fixing our economy completely. We only need to open up one more glade. We'd still like a source of education if possible, but if not, I think we can make our people fairly happy. We have tons, and I do mean tons, of fuel. Trader arrived. Hi, Trader. How you doing? Oh, you'll sell an herbalist camp. Yes. And drizzles are longer. Uh-huh. And traders will show up faster. Definitely. At this point, we can use cosmetics, and we can use wine. You have cosmetics. You don't have wine. That's okay. You do have flour, though, so we'll take the flour off your hands. And we will take the herbs. In exchange for, I think, 40 tools? Almost does it. 41 tools almost does it. Would you also like some skewers for the road? And a pack of crops? How about just a pack of crops? Yeah. There we go. Well, now we have an herbalist camp, which means we're now going to have so many herbs. That is great. And of course, there's a stone deposit here too. And some roots. And some more coal. Okay. Everyone's unhappy. Well, let's fix that immediately. Where's our third one? 1, 2. I know I have a third. Where did I put it? Okay, gets us down to hostility 5. Helps a lot. We should be able to burn this, despite this effect, because I just have so much coal. Hey, there we go, there's our blight rot cysts. Going to farm field that. Put a storage there. Love it. Okay. Beavers are unhappy. Well, I mean, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. So, now that we've done that part, let's go ahead and put our beavers here. And I guess this one will be humans. No, it won't. This one will be harpies. And this one will be harpies. And since we need one more glade, we're going to focus on going this way. Just whoop. Give it a little whoop. Just a little bit of whoop. There we go. And we are going back to... There we go. There we go. So, now it's got another bonus. That's phenomenal. This is going to be humans. But don't grow any crystallized dew. We don't need that. We're getting, admittedly, only 2 stars, but 2-star crystallized dew is going to be more than enough. Harpies, I don't need to be favoring. Let's unfavor them. Let's get a nice even mix. And we will put a beaver and a harpy in there because I like having people work things that they're going to be benefiting from. The brick oven. Yeah, we've got a lot of herbs now. Don't make coal. Do, however, make incense out of coal. I think... Who do I have working this? Is it harpies? Yeah. Where else can I find harpies? You know what? I don't think I need more than 55 spark to. So we're going to fire this, and we're going to make this all harpies. Harpies will make pie and incense for us. That looks good. That looks pretty good. I've got more jobs than I have people to work them. This is great. We have hit that level of prosperity where we have negative unemployment. Okay, so I don't need the bakery. I've got a cookhouse and a brick oven, which explicitly does everything the bakery does. The Explorer's Lodge gives us a source of education. So does the temple. Ooh, okay, we have to take the temple. Because the temple uses incense to meet humans' religion, and it uses scrolls to meet harpies and beavers' education requirements. Temple does everything that we want it to. In fact, it's going to kind of win us the game outright if I build it, or if I staff it. But you know what? I think I'm okay at this point. We've been going for almost 2.5 hours. That sounds good. I know, on YouTube you're like, it's not even an hour mark. I know, that's because I split these villages up into 2 videos, so I don't feel stressed while playing. So that we can do a complete village without needing to put in 2-hour marathon videos. Okay, so now we have enough workers that I can be doing more stuff. This counts as an alchemy building, so let's make you humans. Yeah. No. Let's make you beavers. Let's put another harpy there. Let's go ahead and do this. And sell off some excess to the Citadel. Because now at this point, we can pretty much win whenever. So, we are going to pad it a bit, see if we can sell some more stuff. Solve another Glade event, maybe see if there's any foodstuffs or artifacts or machinery that we can use to continue unlocking. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. People are too happy. I ran my village too well, and now my people are ecstatic, and it's a problem. I'm just too kind of a viceroy to be able to win slowly. So I guess this is where it ends. Let's go ahead and take ourselves a nice screenshot of the town. For my thumbnail. And we'll go ahead and just win. Let's... Where can I... You know what? Let's go ahead and open this glade anyway. Maybe we'll have time. I say maybe, not like I'm not getting almost a full point per minute. Yeah, there just wasn't a good way for me to use both these fields. And there we go. Okay. So, 1746 is not a bad score at all. Got all the reputation with a pile of impatience left. Not all the impatience left. We did get a little bit impatient with the queen, but we got there. Orders completed 7, regular events solved 9, dangerous events. We even got 1 forbidden event. No villager died, and with an impressive bit of hopping around, we managed to not have any villager leave. Finished before year 12 with 60 villagers and had more than 50 amber in the bank at the end, with more on the way. We got 93 food stockpiles. That's going to be huge. A lot of this is bonus from the location. We also managed to find some machinery, which will be nice. And have finished quite a few deeds. So let's go get our loot, shall we? The village of OnlyBeaverFans is complete. Start with our deeds. I like the new XP logo. It's an open book instead of the previous ribbon. Unlock some more books and cornerstones. Books. Unlock some more buildings and cornerstones. Oh. That's a new trader. I'm not familiar with Dullahan Warlander. Is that a horse mouth? That looks like a horse mouth. Hey, we got another decoration. And that's it for our deeds. Okay. So we'll unlock hashtag housing for beavers. And you know what? In the interests of not being favorites, let's unlock lizard houses too. Can't afford harpy houses. That is alright. And then we can only get one more buff. So let's see. Plus 1% chance to bonus production and 20% more starting resources. Fuel burns longer. We can start with coal or oil. Queen's impatience grows slower, and we get more resources when we finish the settlement. That's probably going to be it. Every villager gets walking speed bonus, and we can go further out from our towns. That's very nice. Traders show up faster, and they have an additional thing to sell us. Well, I think of these, I want the 10% more Citadel resources. That seems like the most important. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, chat's chiming in. A Dullahan is like a creature that has a separate horse head or something. Or they have a normal head, but it can be detached from the main body. Huh. I'm not familiar. I'm going to have to Google that. Type of mythological feature from Ireland, like you'd expect with that name. Depicted as a headless horseman on a black horse, who carries his own head held high in his hand. Oh, I didn't know that the headless horseman had an actual name. It's Dullahan. Thank you for letting me know that, chat. That's very helpful. I like that. I love learning new things. I'm curious about the world. Anyway, that is going to do it for OnlyBeaverFans, the first of 2 cities on Viceroy, the level before Prestige. Next time we're going to go next to that levitating monument just so I can get those sweet bonus artifacts. We're not going to get bottlenecked on artifacts this time. We're going to get bottlenecked on something else, but not artifacts. If you are watching this on YouTube, remember you can catch me live streaming Monday nights at 8 p.m. until I go for about 2.5 hours, whatever I feel like. And then Friday nights, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, same deal there. If you have comments of other games you'd like to see me play, post those down below. If you have suggestions or ideas, you can either show up to chat, tell them to me live, or you can, throw them in the comments. I'd love the engagement. Feel free to hit a like button and subscribe if you want more of this content, and I very much appreciate you sitting with me for the full hour. That's a lot of time to spend on me. So I hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day.